If your baby has a cold, massage is a brilliant way to help relieve congestion, boost their immune system, and help them to feel more comfortable and soothed. Babies can get up to 7 or 8 colds a year, some worse than others, and it can be so miserable for everyone. So all the feels for you if your baby is suffering right now, and let's try and get things moving and feeling better. When babies are congested, it's really hard for them to clear their own nose. Their nasal passages are so small, they have to rely on either gravity or sneezing to clear them. But I have some great techniques here for you to help to move the congestion and mucus through their nasal passages. So hopefully you have your space all set up. If your baby is really congested, they may be uncomfortable lying on their back, and you could prop them up with a little pillow or have them sat upright with you if that's going to be more comfortable for them. I've got my diffuser on here with some lavender and eucalyptus essential oils, which is my go-to when anyone in the house has a cold. It's very relieving and clearing, so that could be worth checking out. There's something to have in your first aid toolbox. Okay, so I always like to start with the feet to relax them, to bring all their bodily systems into balance with some reflexology. So you can have them lying in front of you or sitting up with you, and we'll start just by holding their feet gently and taking a few deep breaths. Make sure you're not holding any tension. Relax those shoulders. Start to get some oil going into your hands, show them what you're doing, giving them that signal that the massage is about to start, making sure it's okay, talking to them. Let's make you feel better with some lovely massage. Okay, so we'll start with our solar plexus hold, so our press for calm. So just underneath the balls of the feet, have a little hold, and we'll start circling around in there. Say, round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, tickly under there. In the other direction, round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, tickly under there. It's a really good place to start here. The solar plexus hold, so great if they're feeling poorly because it helps to relax their central nervous system and just bring all their bodily systems into balance here through this point. Next, we're going to do our clear skies. So we're going from underneath the little toes, sliding across all the way to the big toes. So points for the ears are in the little pads underneath the little toes. And as we're sliding across to the big toes, we are stimulating so the ears, the eyes, and the points for the chest. So of course, all of these areas are going to be affected if your baby has a cold. Starting off really lightly, and then gradually you can just increase your pressure a little bit in this area. It's quite nice and fleshy here. And now for some little piggies. The toes in reflexology relate to the head, the face, the brain, and the sinuses. Sinus points are in the fleshy pads of each toe. So our little piggies with our roll and squeeze are going to be fantastic for stimulating all those points, and especially that sinus point. So start with the big toe. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. And over to the other foot. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. And then we can do some train tracks on the front of the foot. So you have your one thumb after the other, working up towards the ankle. And this is going to really help with lymphatic drainage. So helps to speed up that process of getting the body's own waste products out of their system. and over to the other foot. And lots of kisses. And well done to those little feet. Hopefully that has relaxed your baby and helped to relax you as well. So now onto their chest. You may want to get a bit more oil going, and we're just going to start with your warm hand softly placed over their chest. And then we can start circling around in there. So just over that little dip in the chest where your fingers just naturally want to rest in there. Start circling around, and we can say, round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, tickly under there. And in the other direction, round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, tickly under there. And we're just starting to warm up all the tissues and the muscles. We're going to bring our other hand in. We can make some sunglasses. So both hands circling around the chest at the same time. Really super light. Nice and slow. And again, we're just bringing lots of warmth to the area. Starting to get everything moving and flowing. We can make a heart shape. So with the pads of your forefingers starting in the middle of the chest, we're going to slide through the chest, out to the sides and down underneath the ribs, making a heart shape. So through the chest, out to the sides towards the shoulders and down underneath the ribs. We can make maybe 4 or 5 of these little heart shapes. So this relaxes all the muscles in the chest to encourage deeper breathing. And then onto our kisses. So you're going to go from the side of the abdomen, sliding up to the opposite shoulder, coming back down and doing the same on the other side. So again, this helps to relax all the muscles in the chest, helps to loosen any congestion. So a lovely long slide, nice and slow. Really helps to open up the chest. And now with your hands, like you're going to spread out the pages of a book, you're just going to place your hands in the center of their chest and slide out to the sides. So softly sliding out towards the armpits. This is a very draining stroke. Encourages lymphatic drainage into the lymph nodes in the armpits. So we've warmed up all the muscles in the tissues and got everything moving and flowing, and now we're just encouraging that lymphatic fluid to flow towards the lymph nodes in the armpits. Just speeding up that process of the elimination of waste. And then we can do some pitter-patters. So with the flats of your fingers, just lightly, gently tapping all over your baby's chest area. This really helps to break up any mucus sitting on the chest. As we're doing this, we can sing Incy Wincy Spider. So here we go. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. An incy wincy spider climbed up the spout again. And then to finish on the arms, we're going to encourage a little stretch, which is going to, again, really help to open out the chest and encourage deeper breathing. So you're going to be familiar with this one, but this time we're going to sing the rhyme. So with the arms out to the side, and we can sing, open, shut them, open, shut them. Don't get in a muddle. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give yourself a cuddle. And again, nice big stretch out to the sides. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Don't get in a muddle. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give yourself a cuddle. And a big well done. And now onto their face. So on their face, you just want to pick your timings. So massage on your baby's face will be best received when they've had a feed and they feel rested, ideally. But with a bad cold, feeding is hard and sleeping even harder. So just see how you go. On the face, you always want to make sure that you're not covering up their eyes or their ears at any point, as this can make them feel a little bit disorientated. So making sure your baby's nice and close to you, they can see you and feel reassured. We're going to start by making a heart shape. So into the center of your baby's forehead, and you're going to make 4 or 5 of these lovely heart shapes, just to introduce your touch and introduce the massage to their face. And then I'm going to go straight into this fantastic technique to help relieve your baby's congestion in their nose and just drain the sinuses. So with your index fingers, if you find the bridge of your baby's nose, and you're going to slide up towards the tear ducts, so just underneath the tear ducts, and then you're going to slide underneath the cheekbones and all the way over their ears and down to the sides of their neck. Easier on my doll, I know, but it is really fantastic if they will let you do it, and hopefully they'll relax into it. So index fingers either side of the bridge of your baby's nose. We're going to slide up towards the tear ducts, down underneath the cheekbones, over the backs of the ears and down the neck. Okay. And then for a bit more of a simple technique, again with your index fingers just underneath the corners of their eyes, so their tear ducts, just going to slide down the bridge of the nose, very simple. And then we can help to drain the sinuses in the forehead, and this is such a lovely relieving stroke. Going to be very feather light with your touch. So from the center of the forehead, just going to slide your fingers out towards the sides, and the feather light touch is better than any kind of pressure. Very, very good for draining the sinuses, very relieving. And then you're just going to drop your 4 fingers down to their temples for a little circle around, just relieving any tension in there from a headache. They've been crying a lot. And then for a little bit of fun, just to cheer them up, got a little rhyme. So if you place your fingers on their cheeks and slide down to the chin, and we can say cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, nose. Cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, toes. Again. Cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, nose. Cheek, chin, cheek, chin, cheek, chin, toes. And then for some angel kisses into the scalp. So very relieving, comforting, soothing. And let's sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And pick them up, give them a cuddle, and well done. And I really, really hope that helps to relieve some of their symptoms.